Hey guys, today's makeup tutorial is on this rose gold mauve-y kind of look. I was super excited to do this. I don't usually use a lot of pinks, but I got a new palette and I thought I would try some pinks out, and I just kind of played around with the colors, and I really ended up liking it. I'm going to be using the Buxom palette today. It's a customizable eyeshadow palette. There's more in the video about, you know, what's all in here, and you can choose 6 shades, and it's really awesome. There are some cons to it that I talk about later on in the video, but overall I just yeah, I was happy to do it, and I hope you really enjoyed this look. I'd like to do more videos for you. I know one that is coming up that I'll be doing is I want to talk about some of my favorite hair products that I really like, and I just like to share them for you guys. I know a couple of you have asked about doing hair tutorials, which I would love to do. I'm kind of at a loss exactly what to do for hair tutorials, so if you have any ideas of certain things or looks that you'd like to achieve with your hair that you'd like a tutorial about, I'd love to do that. So anyway, just stay tuned for this rose gold mauve inspired look today. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Alright guys, so we're going to go in with our foundation. My face has already been cleansed and moisturized. I'm going to use the Sephora airbrush foundation. I love this foundation. So yeah, I used it in my last video, so I'm going to use this for today. It's super easy to apply. It is kind of messy, but that's why I look like the lunch lady right now, because I'm covering my hair. So, here we go. Gotta shake it a little bit before you use it. Even though the coverage is pretty great, it still doesn't feel very heavy. So I'm just going to kind of set this in with a flathead brush all over my face, just kind of set it in. I don't necessarily want to rub it too much. I do under my eyes, but I don't necessarily want to rub it too much everywhere. So I'm just kind of just patting it in. I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to use NYX concealer. It's an HD concealer. It is in beige, which doesn't look very beige at all, but and I'm just going to go in and apply this under my eyes where I have some darkness here, just under my eyes on both sides. Uh-oh, I got some in an unnecessary spot. It's okay, we can just blend that out. And I'm just going to kind of I'm doing tapping motions, and I'm kind of just getting this in the crease of my eye. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of powder, not a lot, by the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in light pale. And I'm just going to go in with a fluffier brush here, and I'm just going to kind of, again, kind of just set this makeup look in. I don't want to do too much because I don't want my face to look incredibly dry, even though I do like more of a matte look. Just kind of blend these two areas together where I set in my concealer, and which sort of appears as a highlight, and my foundation, just kind of blending this area in here. I'm going to take off this lunch lady hat real quick. Okay, now once I put some powder on, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my, I forgot what the name of it was. Oh, primer. Woo, it's kind of early. I'm going to go in with my primer. It's by Wet n Wild. Fergie has a line in Wet n Wild, and it's really great actually. And she has a primer. There's a shimmer primer and there is a matte primer, and I really like the shimmer. It adds a really nice highlight to your eyes. You can wear it as is. Like, you can put it on your eyes and put it in the inner and just kind of gives you that awake, bright look. And you can just wear it like that, and it's really pretty. I take this all the way up to my brow bone and in the inner corner of my eye here, and we're just going to kind of dab that in. Now once we've done that, I'm going to go in with the fun part, and we're going to start on the eyes. Today I am using the Buxom palette that you can customize, the customizable eyeshadow palette. I really love the colors that I chose in this palette. There's some pros and cons about doing this. One of the pros to it is that you get to pick all of your shades. You get to pick 6 shades. I've chosen these shades here. I don't know if you can see them. I'll kind of move up a little bit. And I've chosen these shades. I'm letting it focus. And they're beautiful shades. I don't have all the colors. They did come on the package, but I have the packages somewhere. But if you would like to know what a specific color is, you can message me, or, you know, I'll let you know what it is. That way you can go pick it up. But today I'm doing that rose, you know, pink rose gold look. And so I'm using, the colors that I'm going to be using today are this kind of mauve color here, and this shimmery, it's like a shimmery champagne kind of pink color. So I'm using these two out of this Buxom palette. Like I said, the pro to this is that you do get to pick your shades. You get to pick 6 shades of whatever you like, and you get this this cute little box with it, and you can just slide out the there's a little insert right here that you can slide out like this, and you insert the shades, you just slide it in, and voila, there you go, you have your palette. The biggest con for me with these shadows is that there's quite a bit of fallout, and I don't necessarily like that too much. I don't really know anybody who does. The shimmery shades definitely have more pigment, and they definitely do better as far as gliding on when you're applying them on the eye versus more of the matte colors like one that I'm using today. But overall, I would say that the colors are beautiful. I'm going to use a little bit of water today to kind of give you more of that definition, more of a vibrant color. So I'm going to dab my brushes in water and apply them that way. That way it gives that more of a vibrancy. So let me know if you're interested. All right, so here we go. The first thing, I'm going to go in with an e.l.f. Blending eye brush here, and I'm going to take this mauve shade right, this is kind of difficult for me to do, but this mauve shade right here, I'm going to take this in, and I'm going to put this in my crease, but actually slightly above my crease, like I talked about in my last video. It'll widen your eyes and give you more of that open eye effect if you put your crease color slightly above your crease rather than in your crease. So I'm going to go slightly above my crease here, and I'm just going to feather this color in. The pigment definitely does better with a primer. I do have to tap off the excess because there is so much fallout in the colors. So that's the only con that I have about this palette. I just love that you get to choose your own, you know, shades that you like and customize it. Because I don't know about you, but for me, sometimes I'll see like 1 or 2 colors in a palette, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this palette. Like, it's so pretty, you know, but then you don't end up using the rest of the colors in the palette, just the, you know, 1 or 2 that you fell in love with. So, you know, I do that quite a bit. So I was like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try it and just get all of the colors I like. And so far it's been nice, but I just wish that it didn't have so much fallout. Alright, so once I've added that mauve kind of color, I'm gonna go in with that really pretty champagne shimmery pink. And I'm going to use, it's another e.l.f. brush. I'm not quite sure what the name of this brush is. It doesn't say it on the brush like some of the other ones, but it comes to more of a point. And I feel like you can get a little bit more precision out of this brush when you're doing like crease work or anything like that. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get this wet. I have a little bowl of water here, and I'm just going to get a little bit of water on it, and then I'm going to take some of the excess out on a towel and just get it just a little bit wet, just to pick up some of that, just to pick up some of those pigments a little bit better. And give more of that dramatic effect. So I'm going to go in with that champagne pink, and I'm going to go in my actual crease, so slightly under this mauve color, and I'm going to add that right here in the crease. I really like the effect that it gives when the brush is wet. So if you've never tried that before, give it a try. I wouldn't do it with matte shades, but with shimmery shades, oh, it gives a really nice shine to it when it catches the light. So I would try. Once I've added that champagne pink, I'm going to go back in with the mauve color, and I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit where the two meet. Now I'm going to go in with an all-over eyeshadow brush here, and I'm just going to use the gold shade in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. This golden shade right here, it's a really pretty gold. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to just kind of pack it on the lower part of my lid here to add the gold to the rose gold. I'm also going to get this brush wet. This definitely is a look where you probably need a little bit more time set aside to do it. Not a whole lot more time, but this definitely gives a more vibrant look than whenever, with the brush being wet, than when the brush is not wet. So, and I know this because I've used it, I've used these shades without the brush being wet, and it definitely gives it a different look that I like. So, you should definitely give it a try. Alright, now that the eyeshadow's on, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I'm taking just a regular eyeshadow that matches my brows, and I'm just going to go in with a tinier brush here that's easy to do detail, and go in and just kind of fill in my brows. Alright, so once I've filled in my brows, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. C brush. Has a little C shape here. And I'm going to go in with this light pinky kind of highlight color, and I'm going to go in and highlight my brow bone, and just kind of blend in this darker mauve here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and move on to eyeliner, and I'm going to do more of a dramatic winged eyeliner today. I always do a wing for the most part, but today I'm going to try and overextend my wing and then just make it a little bit of a bolder line. So to make my wing, I'm using the Maybelline Master Precise to kind of create that wing. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Lasting Drama. It's a waterproof gel pencil. This glides on so smooth, like crazy smooth. And I'm just going to go in into the corner of my eye and go out and marry it with winged line. So once that is on, I'm going to go and add some eyeliner to my lower lash line. I'm going to be using the Sephora brown glitter, number 23 brown glitter. This is awesome stuff, you guys. I talked about it in my last video. I'm going to go in, add this to my waterline right in here. And then I'm going to take it out underneath my eye. And I'm going to add it underneath my eye. I'm going to go sharpen my pencil roll. I'm going to take a brush and just kind of smoke that out a little. Once I'm done with my eyeliner, I'm going to go in with my mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline the Falsies Black Drama, my favorite mascara ever. So I'm going to go in and just apply this, and you can apply your mascara as heavy as you like. I love mascara, so I put quite a bit. So once I have applied my mascara, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my blush, and I'm using the NYX Baked Blush. It's in BBL05. I'm also going to take a little bit of a contour. There's this milk chocolate shade here, and I'm going to go in and add some of that right about there. I'm going to take some down the bridge of my nose. And on my jawline. I'm going to go in with a blending brush and kind of blend this out. And now I'm going to go in and put a little bit of highlighter at the tops of my cheeks here. The center of my nose. A little bit on my chin. Go blend that out. And now we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to be using lip liner to line my lips today. I think this is Jordana, or Jordana, however you say it, brand. But honestly, this is just one that I've had forever. So you can go out and find a nice mauve shade like this, really, in any line now. So I'm going to go and just line my lips here. Lip liner can really do wonders if you're trying to, if you want your lips to pop and just want them to just be slightly fuller. So once I go and put that on, and it's just like a rough application, I'm going to go in and blend it out with my finger. And now I'm going to go in with the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Suede in Socialite 025. A really pretty pink. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of mauve to it just to kind of tone it down and bring in the mauve from the eyeshadow color that I used. And this is Maybelline Touchable Taupe, which I've used in my last video, I believe. And here is your finished look.
Sometimes the devil sounds a lot like worry, treading a well-worn path into my soul, and it don't sound